You are listening to Single Smart Female, Romantic Fairy Godmama Edition. This show is brought to you by Irresistibility, help for women with online dating. Are you experiencing inbox crickets or real-life crazies? It's not you, it's your online profile. Let us help you do online dating that leads to real-life love and romance. Go to helpmeonlinedate.com and we will send you the first 2 video chapters of our program for free.
Welcome, Single Smart Female, to show 54. I'm your host, Jen Burton, romantic fairy godmama to smart, successful, single women around the world. And I am fortunately joined by my romantic fairy godmama apprentice / co-host, Steph. Hello, Steph.
Hello, Jen.
And today we have a really fun topic. So recently, as you know, we've been talking about how to take a lover, what to do with fuck buddies. Not my favorite word.
That term.
Don't like the term. You can have a lover, no fuck buddies. I don't like fuck buddies. But you can refer to our dissertation on taking a lover to find out why. But as Steph likes to say, not everybody's ready to take a lover, right, Steph?
Right.
So the truth is, though, many of us, while we're dating or not dating, we still need physical contact. And some people say that you can get that through, paid massages, things like that. But I don't think so, really.
It's not the same.
It's not exactly the same. I know sometimes it can be a good interim, but it's not the same as having the physical contact of somebody that you enjoy touching you. So back in 2006, when I started my mentorage, I had a couple of cuddle buddies and they were both had no problem whatsoever being my cuddle buddy. And they were all really, really awesome. And in fact, one of them became my husband.
Oh, nice.
Yes. My husband. Yes. Bonus. My husband at one point was my cuddle buddy while dating. And I want to talk today about how you take on a cuddle buddy. Like, what are the steps to it? What's kind of the
rules of engagement?
Exactly. So let's get started with number 1. I want you to understand from the beginning that any man who agrees to come over to be your non-sexual cuddle buddy has at least one of 2 hopes in mind. A, he would really like to sleep with you. And I'm hoping you're saying at this point, duh. Of course, who doesn't? Or B, he might want to be your man exclusively. And then there's a third possibility, which is C. That's both A and B.
Oh, surprise.
There you go.
Hey, if he wants B, then he most definitely wants C. I would think. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
That
makes sense. That makes a ton of freaking sense. Thank you for pointing out.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, number 2. With number 1 in mind, it is completely acceptable to invite him over as long as your intentions are clear. Saying something like, I really want you to come over and just hold me tonight, nothing else, makes your intentions clear. Elaborate explanations of why he will never be your boyfriend and you just don't see him that way do not set the stage for a great cuddle buddy experience. Okay, so there's no need to over elaborate.
Right.
It's like somebody
like, why would I want to do that?
That's like a guy trying to seduce you, and you're really excited about the sexual potential of it, and then he's like, "But I would never date you. I would." Yeah, exactly.
I wish y'all could see what I did.
It was a little odd. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like a boner kill.
I know, but we're talking about women.
Boner.
It was
lady boner.
A lady. Okay, so no,
because she doesn't like the term boning or boner.
No female boners. Ugh. Yuck.
Oh.
Okay. Number 3. If you are in the beginning stages of dating someone that you particularly like, then I highly recommend staying away from asking him over as a cuddle buddy until you are sure you would like to have sex with him. This is super important, ladies. If there's a good chance that you're not ready to sleep with him, you really like him, but you're not ready to sleep with him because you know you emotionally attach very, very easily, do not ask him to be your cuddle buddy. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous.
It's too much temptation.
It is.
It's like going on a diet and buying a bunch of shit food and putting it in your house.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some women do really well with they have the resolve to hold off, but I never did.
I don't.
I'm really bad.
Yeah.
Hell, I was struggling with the tortillas in your place today.
Yeah.
I love tortillas. She got me with the tortillas, ladies. She got me with the tortillas. By the way, cuddle buddy is never a first date option. I know most of you wouldn't think of it that way, but I just want to make that really clear. It's super confusing to a man for you to take him home on a first date or vice versa. And you're thinking you guys are just going to cuddle and he's thinking, man, I might get lucky tonight. In his head, the chances of him getting laid are really, really high. And frankly, he's right. Right? Regardless of what your resolve is at that point, there's big potential there. So reserve cuddle buddy status for a man who has been around for you a bit, who has shown you that he can respect you sexually and your wishes and things like that, who has earned your trust. Someone you can say, just hold me to, and he won't keep pressing to undress you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's very hard to know this about somebody when you've just met them. Number 4. Mantourage dating. You know, that lovely term here at Single Smart Female. Mantourage dating gives you lots of cuddle buddy options. So what is mantourage dating? It's dating more than one man at a time until you find your forever man, or indefinitely if you so choose. Mantourage dating is dating multiple cuddle buddies at the same time, enjoying the hell out of every one of them. You decide who tickles your cuddle fancy for the evening. Be sure to let him know how much you appreciate him. Just so you know, ladies, men thrive in female appreciation. So let him know that. Again, we're not going to that one extreme, like trying to make it so clear to him that there's nothing ever going to happen between the two of you, because that's a buzzkill. But you definitely should let him know how much you appreciate having him around and how much you enjoy his company and his physical affection. Okay. Number 5, let's talk about asking for the cuddle from a man you really like, but who is inconsistent with you.
Ooh.
This is a good one. Most of us have at least one man in our mantourage that is more inconsistent than others. So just so all of you ladies know, that man was my husband.
Interesting.
Very interesting. As long as you are not in the very beginning stages of dating him, like we mentioned before, then it's definitely okay to ask him over to just cuddle. But here's very, very, very important but. Be okay with the fact that he might not respond or he might deny your request. It can mean a multitude of things, which in the grand scheme of things means nothing to you.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, my husband would go MIA for long periods of time when we were dating. Sometimes I would ask him to do something and he would agree to it and then he would cancel on me. He was very inconsistent in the beginning. Everybody's going to tell you what that means, but as long as you actually have a legitimate mantourage, don't worry about it. Just do your thing. Now, if you cannot ask a man to cuddle without having your heart ripped out if he does say no or something like that, then of course, don't do it at that point. Wait till you build some romantic confidence, because we're not trying to rip you apart. We want you to be okay with a host of different scenarios so that you don't feel like you're a victim of dating. We want you to feel empowered in this. This is about, saying, hey, I'm a woman who needs physical attention right now. I don't want to have sex at this point. I am going to invite a man over that I like and I trust to come cuddle with me and to have physical affection towards each other and enjoy it and enjoy each other and nothing more. And It's good for you physically, like we mentioned. It's actually good for your soul. It's good for your dating experience. It's a very empowering way to date, acknowledging that just because you're currently single and maybe you don't have the stable relationship right at this moment, that doesn't mean that you should deprive yourself of physical intimacy and connection that's not sexually related. You're more than welcome to have that. Don't punish yourself if you don't want to, but just don't punish yourself. Just don't
do that.
Don't. But do not ask him if your self-esteem is tied up in whether or not he says yes. Okay? This is about building your romantic chops. It's not about tearing you down. And if you don't hear from him within 2 hours, ask someone else. Never wait around for a response. If he responds after asking someone else or you don't have to ask someone else to cuddle. You can actually just go do another activity, something else. Just tell him you'll catch him on the next go around, that you had unexpected plans come up. It's a lot more simple than you think. So let's keep this simple. Don't overcomplicate this. Don't worry about oh my God, what if he thinks this? What if this happens? It's all not as important as you might make it out in your head. We are physical creatures. We need physical affection. That is okay to have. Sometimes you can relieve that with a massage. Sometimes you want a more physical connection with a member of, did I say confection?
Yes, but I mean, connection is sugary sweet, like confection.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you for stepping in for me, Steph. I appreciate that. Steph told me she's really good at cuddle buddies.
I am really good at cuddle buddies.
Yeah, that's all, folks. No. So let's review. Let's review today's lesson on how to take a cuddle buddy. Number 1, do understand from the beginning that any man who agrees to come over to be your non-sexual cuddle buddy has at least one of 2 hopes in mind. He'd really like to sleep with you. He might want to be your man exclusively. Okay? Number 2, with number 1 in mind, it is completely acceptable to invite him over as long as your intentions are clear.
But not too clear.
Not too clear. Exactly. You don't have to overdo the clarity, which we women like to do quite a bit. So back off on the need to over-clarify. Is that a word? Am I making up words again?
No, I think that's correct.
She's my filter.
I'm not a very good filter.
She's supposed to catch me.
No filters.
I mean
your grammatical
filter. Which you're failing. I'm not going to lie. You're failing.
I'm sorry.
Number 3, if you're the beginning stages of dating someone you particularly like, stay away from the cuddle buddy until you've know him better, till he's earned your trust, till you know that if you say you want to cuddle, he's not sticking his hands down the front of your pants repeatedly. Or the back. Or up your shirt.
There's so many options.
Yeah, unless you want him to. But
that's different. I guess, there are levels of the cuddle buddy, I suppose.
Well, depends. Depends on what you want.
What we're talking about.
Number 4, Mantourage dating gives you lots of cuddle buddy options. And if you want lots of cuddle buddy options, you should check us out at helpmeonlinedate.com so we can start your Mantourage with you right away. We're going to send you the first 2 chapters of our program for free. All right. Number 5, remember, if you're asking for the cuddle from a man you really like who is inconsistent with you, only do it if you're okay with him not replying the way that you would like him to reply. He may not respond right away. He may deny your request. That is okay. Just remember me and my husband, my now husband, who was extremely inconsistent at the beginning. But he ended up being one of my best cuddle buddies and eventually my husband. Thank you, Lover Girl, for joining us on this Romantic Fairy Godmama edition of Single Smart Female. Don't forget to subscribe to our show, as well as text message this episode to all of your single smart girlfriends. We'll talk to you next time, and here's to you having everything you want in life and love.
This show is brought to you by Irresistibility, help for women with online dating. Are you experiencing inbox crickets or real-life crazies? It's not you, it's your online profile. Let us help you do online dating that leads to real-life love and romance. Go to helpmeonlinedate.com and we will send you the first 2 video chapters of our program for free.